It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Magic Rock Brewing Company, and it's a can of their Salty Kiss Gooseberry Gose. It's 4.1% ABV, and it's described as a lightly sour, fruity and refreshing beer. Lovely pink can. I do like the artwork on these new Magic Rock cans. They've been out a few months now, but when I seen it in my bottle shop, I thought I've got to get my hands on this. It looks fantastic. I do like the artwork on these cans. Okay. Beer in the glass then. Oh, don't that look good? So, 1 to 2 finger white head. Nice levels of carbonation rolling up the glass there. Have a look at that. As you would expect, a slightly hazy beer and a kind of a pale colour to it. Looks very good. Let's get the aroma. Oh yeah. Pick up that gooseberry. Definitely pick up the salt. It smells a little bit like salty water. And you get a slight aroma of the sourness. Let's dive in. Cheers. Wow, that is really, really good stuff. Big blast of kind of sourness and saltiness and the gooseberry up front. But then I tell you what I really like in a beer, and I think the more I drink beer the more I appreciate it, is this really biscuity, malty, bready backbone that is just underlying throughout the whole flavours of this beer. Wow. But yeah, most certainly you get that salty kiss. It's a fantastic name for the beer, I've got to be honest. It really does match the beer well. But it explains it in the name of the beer. It's a very complex layer of salt that's in the beer. You might be sitting there watching this review thinking, a beer with added salt? No way. But trust me, if you've not tried a Gose, especially with the gooseberry in it, it works. It somehow works. Salt in a beer. Who'd have thought it? Fantastic levels of carbonation. Just adds to that craziness on the palate. But another trick as well is 4.1% ABV. These days for a craft beer is kind of quite low, let's be fair. There's a lot of big beers out there now. And what this beer pulls off is a great level of refreshment. It's such a refreshing, juicy brew. And that just goes just fantastically well with the flavour. It passes everything on, and I suppose you could session it. I'd be quite happy after you get over your initial few tastes. Your palate will adjust to this style of beer and you'll be able to just carry on with it. So I reckon I could fit 3 cans of this in on a hot summer's day. And another thing with this beer, the beauty of this beer is you'll be able to cool it down, because of course cooling a beer down like this you won't affect the salt, you won't affect the gooseberry, and you certainly won't affect the sourness. So that's Magic Rock Brewing Company's Salty Kiss Gooseberry Gose. It's been a while since I reviewed a Magic Rock beer. The last time was in August back in London. Fantastic stuff, really enjoyed that. Similar kind of Gose style that was. That was fantastic. I think it was pineapple. Pina Collision, I think that beer was called. But that was fabulous, really good. This is just as good beer. Slightly different. Rating, Magic Rock have pulled off a really good beer here. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews and cheers.